I think he did get one game at least. Well, like, we're gonna see those soon.
Yeah, we're gonna see those a lot.
We're gonna hear that. Maybe I'll turn the audio back off when I have to hear Rick shoot Meeseeks every second. But
hey, look at me, I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Look at me. All right, now it's Hindsight. Look at me versus G-XTREME. We got me Swordfighter coming up here with the Pikachu. This is kind of what we expected. She does so good against me Swordfighter just by nature of the fact that air-to-airs belong to Pikachu. Remember I was saying before, not the best option at a disadvantage? Yes. He did that only because G was far enough away. So he was like, okay, well, if now you try to challenge me, you will get hit, but you have to respect me coming down with this down air.
Right, exactly. He put out a hitbox in a safe manner, which is something that I see Hindsight do a lot. He keeps his interactions as safe as possible for himself.
He's a minimizer, because there's not a lot that me Swordfighter could do super aggressively, but me Swordfighter does incredible at baiting out bad defensive habits. That's exactly what he's trying to do.
Walking.
I do too, because that was a bait on quick attack, and that's why he went for a sharp up air and then it hit. But I like what he's doing, and he's lucky that he was too far away for that to connect, because that could have been a true combo in the up air if it hit at the right time.
I mean, I could already see Hindsight playing around with quick attacks so much already that I wouldn't be surprised if he just full-on reads him at some point with this. But a very good lead from Hindsight here. 145 to 48 is not something that you're probably used to seeing on a Pikachu. But he's in a very bad spot here, but the Chakram to get him back.
I like that. You can't do it all the time, but that's a good option. And using the reflected Thunder Jolt and its own to get the combo to dash attack. That's a true combo.
Yeah, that setup is so nutty to me. It's such a good option that has so many hitboxes throughout it that you literally just get almost a free confirm if your opponent doesn't respect it.
I like what Hindsight's doing.
I love what Hindsight is doing right now. He's playing out of his mind.
How do you lose against Pikachu? Rushing right at him. You need to make Pikachu approach you. And that down tilt, like I said before, the fastest option. Hindsight's just playing anti-air right now. And he's going to force G's hand to have to approach, because there's not really a whole lot of rhyme or reason for me Swordfighter to try and approach. Your buttons are not going to be that much better. And it's working at least so far.
Yeah, I feel like G-XTREME has been on him for at least the last 10, 15 seconds. But I agree. I think that Hindsight is doing a very good job at making sure that G-XTREME has to respect the approach he chooses.
I made a really funny face a second ago, but that was mostly because I was surprised that forward air on the last hit while he was landing was able to get the down tilt out. These actually not going to that. Well, still covered him.
He covered it.
That Nair is so good at covering neutral get up. That was really quick by G as well to react to that, because if he missed on that would have been bad. But G taking the smart, correct option there. If you are going to air dodge against me Swordfighter, dip to the ledge as quick as possible if it's off a down throw, because you're going to make them have to set up for that tornado. If you don't, then you're going to be forced to possibly get caught on the ground, and that's going to be a free punish.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of defensive reads on Hindsight right now, really taking advantage of what options G-XTREME is doing. That time G-XTREME was able to get around that Chakram, choosing the perfect option to get back.
That's one of the few characters that can actually get out of there. Usually Chakram at ledge is so good because you'll be scared of it because it'll get punished on neutral get up, and then you get down smash. But the fact that he's got quick attack lets him get out. That being said, though, Hindsight is playing with a massive lead. This lead only disappears if Hindsight makes a mistake off stage and G-XTREME gets a spike.
Yeah, either a spike or it becomes Hindsight's fault at this point. But that said, Pikachu can rack up a ton of damage and claim stocks very early, so we'll have to see what happens. Gonna make it right past that tornado with the down air and just right back to neutral.
This is working kind of, but here's the problem.
Oh, no. One too many. He's able to live.
Well, he's lucky he's still alive. That could have been so good for him. But back air off the trump is going to kill. One thing that does become a problem with me Swordfighter, we mentioned this in the Dawn set. Once you're plus 140-ish and you're out of down throw off air ranges or tornado,
you have to fish for it.
Yeah.
I was saying that before the set started too. It's good that you get those confirms on Pikachu early, but at the same time you get past a certain point and they can't get a stock.
I mean, yeah, look at that F tilt and up tilt at 150 plus on Pikachu. Did not kill.
G-XTREME does not have to approach.
Yeah, you're at back air or dash attack territory. That's literally all you have, unless he extremely poorly DIs a down tilt or you sneak in a down air. And that's pretty much all Hindsight has going for him right now. Minutes are, the time is in G's favor. It's 2 minutes, 30 seconds. And G, like you said, there's zero reason for me to go at you.
doesn't have to do anything in this situation. You play with how you're given, and look how much damage that G-XTREME has already been able to get just by not doing anything. 66%, there's the back here. Okay, now we're going to see a little bit more interaction because G-XTREME can, you know, approach again without risk of losing his stock for no reason.
Yeah, that reflector was on point. That forward air was even more on point because that was about to be a forward smash in Hindsight's face, who just committed to a jump. Now G-XTREME fading away smartly, not going to try and go and get him off that background shield.
I mean, we're seeing such slow gameplay here, but it's because both of these players are just thinking about what options they are going to do on the approach.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Hindsight, you have minimal options to make mistakes on. However, the game just got interesting because now you're at 72. I'm pretty sure this is down throw up air kill ranges for Pikachu.
Or if you got to read off of that tornado.
Oh, that's it. Oh, good DI up and away. He knows how to react quickly with that DI.
It's a tough thing because of how fast that throw is. It's sometimes tough to DI that, but G-XTREME was ready for that option. Going to fall out of the forward air. And
he did not get hit by the full hit of forward air, but the reverse hit in the air. Catch him at ledge. G might go aggressive here. He did it. He read it, but he was not quick enough to punish the quick attack.
I honestly think up smash. If he had up smash there instead, that would have been perfect. Speaking of up smash out of shield, I mean, that's going to take it right there.
That up smash was one of those like all or nothing plays because, not on G, but on Hindsight. Because if you got that read, game's over. If you mess up the read, game's also over because he could have reacted with the forward smash. I think Hindsight saw too deep into that. You knew that quick attack was coming out. You conditioned him to be scared of chakram down smash or dash attack at ledge already. I think that he should have just went for it there because you haven't done a big play like that. So I think that you're on point with saying he should have up smashed there.
Yes,
but
even after getting even after getting the chakram out, he could still have up smashed right after that and still had the good timing for it. Because at worst, what's going to happen is he's going to miss. Chakram's going to come back, and he's not going to lose anything.
Yeah. Also, that's a very valid point because at ledge, if he did choose the ledge get up option and you went for a read on up smash, well, it's reset because by the time he gets hit out of hits on a chakram, your up smash should be over. So, like you're saying, like no bad things really come out of that there. But I think the problem with Hindsight inherently as a player is he only really goes for things after he's seen it. Like he's not a reactionary player, so to speak. He commits after you have used the resource.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like it's like that's still reaction, quote unquote. But the way I explain it is that light reacts.
Yes.
Hindsight wins.
Yes.
That's the best way I could put it.
It's almost like a bait and punish type of gameplay. But hey, I mean, as we're seeing here now, we got Pikachu with this combo game. 38% might not be much, but it's going to lead into...
Notice I just literally sat in my chair like, yeah, that's cute. we've been seeing up air strings for the past, 5 years now, I think, in this game?
Yes.
Four or 5 years?
Yeah.
Gotta remember the couple years we lost in the middle of that, too. Well, man, like G has been able to sneak by with some of these quick attacks because Hindsight's been reading them, but G's been getting away. That time finally takes a down tilt, but that's all he took.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of down tilts here. It's one of, like, you know, Hindsight's safest options to use within the neutral up close. So it makes sense. At the same time, G-XTREME is, like, seems to not get much after that.
Yeah.
Or, like, Hindsight doesn't get much after that down tilt right now.
Yeah, Hindsight just trying to find a straight hit back there, but won't kill right now. I think he was at the low enough percent to find the tech chase if he DI'd down. Yeah, you're right. He had no jump. Air dodge. He's got a far up B. Yeah, that's going to get him back.
I think that you should have pressured him a little bit more in that situation because he was still within a range.
I have a lot of curiosity behind that up smash. What a reflect, though. That's now two people who have reflected him, but luckily for G-XTREME, that didn't work. Trying to find a single hit forward air because that one does true combo and up tilt. That would have killed on that platform.
Yeah, I mean, we're having such a close game here. Tornado not going to do much from this distance. G-XTREME is playing far enough away where even if it connects, he's going to be able to recover. But that back air, taking it, 142%, that's actually pretty good. And like you said,
that's now 2 times that he's caught him on that same setup. He went for full hop forward air to bait him to go down, and then he punished a quick attack behind him with the back air. G's got to be careful with that. That being said, G answered back.
Yeah, he saw that he had whiffed the grab there and reacted with the up smash, able to take the stock. And now we're seeing an even game again with a very light combo, but a good extension. not much after that.
You're
though.
so lucky G screwed that up. That was literally G's, like,
yeah, that was a stock.
that was G's ability to maybe gimp you at 40.
I mean, it's sometimes how the cards are dealt and what you do with them. But
How to cookie crumbles.
how to crumbles. But we're already seeing here that Hindsight is setting up for the ledge traps. He wants to condition him into a certain way. Oh, you got no jump in. He just barely missed the last.
He set it up perfectly too. He waited for the air dodge. Like we said, he waits. He loves to wait. And he had it, but because he was too far away, didn't fully connect.
I mean, at this point too, 107. A lot of the verbs are now like out of window. Oh,
that's like the second or third time that he's fallen out of forward air too. So Hindsight's also getting some blessings on these. I like the attempt at the nair though. That nair is something he hasn't gone for yet. Finally a down air. He's been holding on to that because you can't do that too often at disadvantage, but it's so good when it lands.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
No grab there.
He
just keeps like second guessing the options that he chooses after. Like he'll get something, have that, free setup, and just does nothing with it sometimes.
Like I said, he's like his whole thing is he's a wait and see kind of guy. Getting the soft air. Okay, all right. I don't like that. He caught him on the sour hit of up smash, and then got him with a thunder after.
It hurts my heart when I see a. Okay, well he's gonna get the stop hit, but it hurts my heart when I see a laggy move get punished with grab.
I cracked up. It's happened a couple times now where I've seen like Ape Man or an Althamo. They'll go for up smash and they'll get like that weird hitbox where they get set like up. But that it just conveniently combos into up air also. So it's like I messed up, psych. And kind of what happened there. But last stock here on game number 2. Remember, this is losers final, so like you want to be the one to move up 2 games right now. G needs to minimize the amount of time he's got to spend to like burn his energy because he's been able to do good on game 3. You want that same success with 2 games up.
Exactly. So we need to see that's 2-point lead off of G-XTREME in order for him to really like rely on burning out the gas. But with a character like me, Swordfighter, another interaction like that, and you're going to be losing your stock. So you gotta be careful.
I don't think that he's safely within down throw up air ranges anymore, but Tornado up air at the ledge should do it, and that's gonna. Oh,
he missed the double jump, but still caught him with the forward air and was able to take that game, even though he did mess up that last interaction.
Yeah, that one
was secondary. That's
the single hit that you hope for, because before that, every other time he was falling out of forward air. That time, he at least got him with the forward air at the very end. So, Hindsight brings us to 1 game apiece. This Losers Finals continues with this is a taxing set. Like, if you ever needed to build stamina long-term in a bracket, this is the type of matches you need to run into at your locals to force you to learn how to stay calm, because holy crap, there's a lot of effort that requires like staying calm in these.
I'm laughing because you say that, but I just think back to that one set we had with Ling versus.
We don't talk about that.
No, we do.
We don't talk about that.
Yes, we do.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
And it was Peach versus
Villager on the Kalos.
And
then Interrobang had the audacity to get up.
It was a best of 5 too, and it was 5 games going to time in a row.
That match was, I believe, an hour and 10 minutes long.
Yep.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. And Interrobang got up, ran over to clipboards, and said he was stalling. And I broke immediately on comms and said, of all people, you are complaining about stalling? And
I thought that was hilarious.
Clip was just like, yeah, just go over there.
Yeah, goodbye.
All right, well, game number 3 here, PS2. G-XTREME with an outfit change. It's a little bit different than normal. You usually always use this Pikachu Libre.
The Libre is the main one. But hey, he's got a little hat down. He's got a flower on it. And those are sometimes good. But we're in PS2 now. And the biggest thing about this stage is that we're going to see extensions off those platforms like that. We're seeing the up air juggles. He tries to go for a big read with that forward smash, just barely missing it. And now G-XTREME has to kind of answer back because he's lost the lead with that, short interaction of up air swings. At the same time, though, I mean, it is Pikachu, so we're going to be seeing like lot of confirms off that too. The combo game is, you know, runs deep with both of these characters. 94 to 92. The percent is so even here now.
Yeah, this is like as close as you can get at the start. But one thing that at least benefits G is you're out of down throw up air percents. Now you're at that annoying range for me, Swordfighter, where he has to do exactly that. Fish for back airs. Last hit of down air also kills that ledge. But for Hindsight, it's pretty much back air or dash attack on G making a mistake.
Yeah, at this point, both these characters are, you know, have to go for something a little fishy. But
that was actually it right there.
Yeah, that was a weird
He had to
hit.
reflect. That could have well, I think it might have ended too early for him to think he could react to that. That was a really good panic air dodge, I will call that, but that was a hell of a reaction to that ledge throw.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting that either. Dash attack, not going to take it, but he went real deep with that back air.
Yeah, catching him all the way out in the skies. Smart call for G. Back hit of Nair. That is a very active move that caught the 2-frame on neutral getup.
Yeah, that covered a lot of options there. But has to recover. G-XTREME on the ledge strap kind of just gave it away because he was expecting a jump and didn't get it. Like,
they are playing, I know you said it earlier, but they really are playing so similar. There's been a lot of wait and see out of G that I'm not normally used to seeing. Usually G's, he's an advantage pusher. These two, I don't know how often they play, but I know like these two ride together, and I know they've done grind sessions quite a few times amongst everybody, like how people come together and play.
Right.
You can see the level up that Hindsight has had approaching this matchup compared to how he used to. Because it's not that he used to play it bad, it's that he's just playing it even better now. And I think that might be throwing G's tempo off compared to normal, because Hindsight just actually just like committed to staying still quite a few times.
Yeah, the problem with the playstyle, like wait and punish type of gameplay, is that when your tempo is thrown off, it becomes tough for you to actually do stuff. That said, he got the down throw to the up air, so it's working.
Yep, the whole mini game for me, Swordfighter, is not to do anything crazy. It's literally just to force you to 80 plus and then get that down throw up air. But that was 51% essentially off that combo into frame trap. He tried to find a single hit forward air, but G's back there caught him before he could get it.
I was gonna say you say he doesn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, immediately does it right after.
But the down smash is gonna take the stock, and we're gonna be seeing like Hindsight at this point. He's gonna look for those skill confirms. 89% on G-XTREME is not where you want to be. Oh,
definitely not. That should be it right there. Down throw up air is going to give Hindsight the lead. Hindsight's eyes bulging after that one. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm up, playing well, and he's playing the game properly. You need to keep Pikachu right around that happy window of 80 to around 100, and I think 5, if I remember correctly. I was asking him about percentages before, and that will keep you in a spot where you can still find down throw up air. That's easier than finding tornado up air.
Yeah, it's because you're already close to them. So they have to anticipate it and do the right DI. And sometimes you can follow it and still get the hitbox. This is exactly what I was thinking he was going to do. Go over to the Steve, change up the tempo. You see Hindsight is playing a little slower. So it gives you enough time to get your resources in line.
To be honest, would not be surprised to see Hindsight taking it here with the way he's playing.
I think so too.
Actually, I'm going to slightly change my statement. The only reason why is because it's on Battlefield. I figured that it would be on the same like layout, and Hindsight was going to have to work a little bit harder to try and get in and break blocks. But I think G-XTREME's whole game plan is going to be baiting him into that and try and play anti-air. That said, it has not worked at all yet. So far, Hindsight has not taken a single hit yet.
Hindsight and G-XTREME are staying within a certain range. I think G-XTREME just realized it a little there. He should be taking advantage of the mining of this. Hindsight is not approaching. So standing at a certain distance away from him, waiting for him to do stuff is not actually going to work.
I think the only thing is that Hindsight early on broke every single block with down tilt like as quickly as possible, and he's kind of like buried it in G's head that he's not going to be able to do that. He waited. He wanted an air dodge.
Okay.
He wanted to react to air dodge there because that one wasn't true. That, however, sent him right back.
He's at 0% right now.
Yeah, this is the longest. This might be the record for longest 0 to death ever recorded in this game. It is
my God!
Over a minute long it took to get that 0 to death. but he did it. I think that quite possibly might be the longest attempt at a 0 to death we've ever seen.
And I feel like G-XTREME at that point is now on the offensive. He's rushing him down because Hindsight is not pushing.
Yeah, it's funny. He almost evened the game up right there. If he decided to forward smash on that block, that would have sent him deep off stage. And he probably would have been able to instantly react with that anvil on him.
That's kind of funny. Not really. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Hindsight is playing very well right now, though.
Yeah.
G-XTREME doesn't have a lot of time to do stuff because the same time that G-XTREME is keeping his distance away from Hindsight, Hindsight is keeping his distance towards
Yeah,
him.
I mean, I am only throwing stuff at you, and that's it. I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you at center. You're going to come to me. Once you're at my ranges, I will punish you for it. But he hasn't been able to get the diamond. He hasn't been able to get the... Well, at least he got the gold now.
G-XTREME goes under that. That's such a safe option once you break the bottom block.
Yeah, that's like, dude, just one gone, and that's it. He almost landed into his own reflected minecart. That would have been a free punish for Hindsight.
I am not going to lie. If this continues the way it is, there's 0% chance I see Hindsight. I mean, if it continues like this, there obviously is diamonds in the mix. So, like, he could lose his stock right now very easily. And that.
69 is not a huge lead against Enderman. That being said, down. Okay, he got away. I figured that would work.
G-XTREME.
Oh, I think he knew that it wasn't in the right position to stay there long enough to get the multi-hit on the neutral get up. That's the only reason why he went for Tornado.
Gotcha. So he's just looking for that secondary confirm. And the reflects have been on point.
And that was still close enough within range to get Tornado up there. G-XTREME on his potential tournament stock here against Hindsight, who's playing phenomenally.
Yeah, this is the best. I was talking earlier about how both of them were kind of, you know, not playing as good as I have seen them. This is some of the best gameplay I've seen out of Hindsight.
I agree. Especially as the set has progressed, this is easily some of the best I've seen Hindsight play matchup-wise. There's no reason whatsoever to try and challenge G-XTREME too much right now. You have a lead, you let him rock. Sure, he's getting his material, but at some point he's going to have to approach you. And you've been getting a lot of straight hits. He's controlling center. That said,
he almost lost his spot.
he almost died. So
I mean, yeah, the reads are there, the punishes are there, but he still has to be careful because it's still diamond pickaxe on stage. So any straight hit could still take a stock, even at this percent.
Oh,
there we go.
There it is. Enderman is a problema because now you're at 65. This is one combo string away from G-XTREME evening this up. You have to put the same game plan you have been before. That's exactly what Hindsight's doing. I hold ground, you approach me, I poke, and then run. And if it's not safe enough, I'll go in. That is not enough yet, though. That was so close to getting the up air off the top.
Oh, okay. He chose the option that would get him away the quickest and was able to get, like, you know, as far away as possible. But this is still very risky. He has 0% on him, so 119 is actually pretty good for Hindsight.
That was poor DI, too. He's lucky that didn't knock him out.
It.
That's going to be it right there. Oh, he fell out of that corner again. Oh, my God. All right, now he's getting set a little bit too far. Now it's on Hindsight to find straight hits.
Okay, he fell out of that last one, but that could have been literally his stock there.
G needs 20% for this to be an even game. That's the stress that Hindsight now has been like entered into because he has to find straight hits to kill. G only needs a little bit to find his own straight hit to kill.
Oh, but there it is. Hindsight doesn't take it with that nair.
Back hit and nair not working. He's already conditioned him out of neutral. He neutral get up again after he's hit him like 4 times there. G would not a care. Hey, neutral got up again saying, I'll do it. You think I won't? I'll do it again.
Oh,
that's it.
But that's a confirm into the up tilt. And Hindsight taking it over G-XTREME 2-1.
Amazing job from Hindsight. That is such a difficult character to stay calm against. And it's difficult to stay calm against G, period.
Yes.
G is not the easiest person to not freak out when he starts hitting you a bunch. And he was able to do it. Amazing job from Hindsight, who now has to go up against Don, who we don't really talk about what happened in Winners Finals after game 2 because there wasn't really much to talk about.
Yeah.
A lot of bad things happened.
But the
to
run
Hindsight.
back, I mean, he's got his shot at the run back with Don. He's playing phenomenally. So if we can see like that game play out of Hindsight again, we could be seeing a reset and possibly Hindsight going all the way. But Don is on.
Maybe. I was going to say, I need to see a literal dominant game from Hindsight game 1.